Hi guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, we're talking about the homogeneous equation. Okay? So ano nga ba ang homogeneous equation? So ang homogeneous equation is the continuation of a variable separable. Okay? So, di ba ang homogeneous is m dx plus n dy. Okay? Is equals to 0. Ang ibig sabihin nun is dapat equal ang dalawang degree or equal ang degree both side. Okay? Ng first term at the same time the second term or lahat ng term sa given relation. Dapat equal yung degree nila. Okay? In order to consider the equation na homogeneous siya. So, papasok si homogeneous pagka hindi na kaya ng variable separable. Okay? So, continuation siya ng variable separable. Okay? So, let's start. For example, number 1, if you have a 3x plus 2y times dx plus 2x dy is equal to 0. Okay? So, sa homogeneous equation, meron tayong tinatawag na magic substitution. Okay? Ang magic substitution is y is equal to v times x, and then derivative of y is equal to v dx plus x dv. Okay? So, yung x naman is equal to v times y, and then the derivative of x is dx is equal to v dy plus y dv. Okay? So, ang magic substitution is ginagamit para mas mapadali ang pagkuha mo ng sagot. Okay? So, ang pagsasolve mo, pagkukuha ng solution. Okay? So, ginagamit ang magic substitution sa homogeneous equation. Okay? So, paano natin siya magagamit? Or paano natin malalaman kung ano ba dapat ang gagamitin natin? So, x ay y dy ba? Or x dv ba ang gagamitin? So, for example, number 1, kailangan i-analyze mo na mabuti kung saan ka mas mapapadali. So, for example, kung dito kung si x dx ang gagamitin natin, is meron pang dalawang term sa loob ng parenthesis niya, which is si 3x at the same time si 2y. Okay? So, sa dy naman is meron lang isa, which is si 2x lang. Okay? So, mas madali kung si y dy ang gagamitin natin. Okay? Kasi si 2x lang ang imumultiply sa derivative ni y, which is the v dx and x dv. Okay? So, nga pala, sa homogeneous equation, nabanggit natin kanina na dapat same degree sila in order to consider na yung given relation is homogeneous equation. So, paano natin malalaman na same degree? Yan, mga lods. So, for example, dito sa first term, which is 3x plus 2y times dx, ang degree is the highest exponent na may kita sa equation. Okay? So, 3x plus 2y, ang degree ni 3x or exponent ni 3x is 1 and ang exponent ni 2y is 1. Okay? Therefore, the degree is 1 because the highest exponent na given dito sa relation na to or sa term na to, sa first term na to is 1. Okay? Sa kabila naman, sa second term naman is si 2x, si 2 and x, si x is yung exponent niya is 1. So, therefore, ang degree dito sa second term is 1. So, nasunod na natin yung rules ni homogeneous na dapat same degree sila ng first term, the same time yung second term. Okay? So, this is the first term and this is the second term. Okay? So, para ma-solve natin yan, let's use the magic substitution, which is yung y and dx. Okay? Ay, y and dy, sorry. Okay? So, 3x plus 2. Ano ang y? Vx. Okay, so, substitute natin. Okay, then dx. Okay, plus 2x multiply. Ano yung dy natin? V dx plus x dv. Okay, is equals to 0. Okay, so now, 3x plus 2vx times dx plus 2x times sorry. Okay? So, 2x times b dx plus x dv is equals to 0. Okay? So, ang common factor, titingnan natin kung may common factor, no? Para mas mapaliit niya yung equation natin. Para mas mapadali sa atin yung pagsasolve or paghanap ng tamang solution. Okay? So, sa equation na to, ang common factor is yung x. X, yan. So, may x siya. Lahat ng terms, merong x. So, factor out natin ngayon si x. So, x times 3 plus 2v times dx. Sorry, medyo may nararamdaman kasing kakaiba. So, pagpasensyahan nyo na yung boses ko. Okay, so, x times 2, labas natin, times v dx plus x dv. Okay, is equals to 0. Now, kapag gaganyan na yung equation nyo, pwede mo na siyang i-cancel out, yung x, okay? Sa pag-cancel out niya, kailangan i-divide mo yung whole equation into x, okay? In order to cancel the x, okay? So, 3 plus 2v times dx na lang matitira. So, eto, distribute na natin kay dx, okay? So, 3 dx plus 2v dx, okay? Plus 2v dx plus 2x dv is equals to 0. Okay. So, medyo pasmado tayo mga lods. So, muna natin yung drawing tab natin. Okay. So, kapag ganyan na, titingnan natin yung equation. So, kung mayroong mga tawag dito, yung mga similar terms, i-combine na natin. Okay. So, combining similar terms, for example, 2v dx and 2v dx plus 2v dx, therefore, 4v dx, okay, plus 3dx, 3dx, okay, then, pasmado kasi tayo, plus 2x dv, okay, so, is equals to 0. Okay, so factor out yung common sa kanila, so which is yung dx, okay, so 4v plus 3 dx plus 2x dv. Okay, is equals to 0. Okay. Now, kapag kaganyan na yung equation mo o yung solution mo, that's the time that you need to use a variable separable. Okay? So, yung nabanggit natin kanina, yung homogeneous equation is a continuation of a separation of variable or variable separable. Okay? So, use variable separable, divide the whole equation sa x times 4v plus 3. Again, yung variable separable is dapat yung given variable kasama niya sa kabilang side is yung respected variable niya. Okay? So, halimbawa si v, may variable tayo na v dito at the same time si x. So, dapat si v kasama niya is yung respected variable niya which is si dv. At the same time si x, dapat kasama niya si dx. Okay? Now, continue tayo. So, 4v plus 3 times 4v plus 3 times dx multiplied kay 1 over x 4v plus 3 cancel to mga cancel out. So, dx over x plus 2dv over 4v plus 3 is equals to 0. Okay? So, after nyan, that's the time that you need to integrate. Okay? So, let u is equals to 4v plus 3. du is equals to 4dv. Okay? So, with the balance factor of 1/4. Okay? So, balance factor tayo ng 1/4. Okay? So, other slide na tayo. So, rewrite muna natin. The integral of dx over x plus 2 the integral, okay, plus 2, ang 2, ito yan Ayan yung 2 natin, okay? So, constant siya, lalabas natin siya. Multiply natin sa balance factor, which is 1/4, okay? Times the integral of du over u, okay? Tapos, is equals to the integral of constant, okay, which is 0. Okay, now, the integral of dx over x is ln of x, okay? Plus, this will be cancelled, so 2, so 1/2 ln of u. Ano ba ang u natin? Ano ba ang u natin sa ano? Ito, 4v plus 3. Okay? So, 4v plus 3. Again, sinubstitute lang natin because the derivative of du over u is ln of u. So, substitute natin yung value ni u, which is the 4v plus 3. Okay? So, therefore, the answer is the natural logarithm of 4v plus 3. Okay? Plus the integral of constant or 0 is ln of c. Okay. So, ln of c. In order to eliminate the tawag dito, yung denominator, you need to multiply the whole equation sa 2. Okay? So, 2 ln of x plus ln of 4v plus 3 is equals to ln of c. Okay? So, 2 ln of c or ln of c or c is still a constant yan. So, mga lods, walang pinagkaiba yan. Okay? So, ln of x raised to 2 times 4v plus 3 is equals to ln of c. So, base sa e, para makancel natin yung natural logarithm. So, x squared times 4v plus 3 is equals to c. Okay? So, mga lods, ganyan yan ha. But, hindi pa ito yung final answer natin. Why? Kasi sa given variable natin, or sa original equation niya, which is yung given variable niya lang, is yung x and y. Okay? So, walang v sa original equation. Okay? So, therefore, kailangan natin siyang ibalik sa x and y. Okay? So, eliminate natin si v. So, kung ang ginamit natin kanina is yung y is equal to v times x, therefore, divide both side by x, ang value ni v is y over x. So, substitute natin itong value ni v dito sa sagot natin. Okay? So, x squared times 4 multiply sa y over x plus 3 is equals to c. Okay? Therefore, the final answer is x squared times 4y over x plus 3 is equals to c. So, pwede na yan mga lods. Kahit hindi na natin i-distribute si x dito kay 3. So, considerable na yan na final answer natin. Okay? So, let's proceed sa number 2 natin. So, ang number 2 natin is x squared plus y squared times dx plus xy dy is equals to 0. Okay? So, again, you need to analyze kung equal ba ang degree ng each terms. Okay? Para ma-consider na pwede siya sa homogeneous equation. So, based naman sa degree nila ng dalawang term is equal naman siya. Why? Kasi sa first term, which is x squared plus y squared times dx, is yung highest exponent naman niya is 2. Okay? Therefore, the degree is 2. At the same time, sa second term naman is xy dy. Ang exponent ni x is 1. Ang exponent ni y is 1. Okay? So, 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay? Therefore, the highest degree dito sa second term o the highest exponent is 2. So, equal siya ng degree. Okay? So, mako-consider siya as a homogeneous equation, mga lodi. Okay? So, let's proceed. So, kung titingnan natin, si dy ulit ang pinaka madaling paraan. Okay? Why? Kasi isang term lang din, si x and y, si xy lang din ang imumultiply sa derivative ng y. Okay? Unless kay dx is x squared plus y squared pa. So, dalawang term pa. So, gagamit pa tayo ng FOIL method. So, mahaba pa siya. Although, parehas lang din naman ng magiging sagot yan. Okay? So, y and dy na lang yung gagamitin nating magic substitution. Okay? So, let's proceed. So, x squared plus vy, sorry. So, vx squared, kasi naka-squared siya, times dx plus x times vx times the derivative of y, which is v dx, okay, plus x dv is equal to 0. Okay. So, now, isimplify natin x squared plus v squared x squared times dx plus v times x squared times v dx plus x dv. Okay? Is equal to 0. Okay. So now, meron ulit siyang common factor. Okay? Which is x squared. Okay. So, x squared, and may x squared siya dito. So, therefore, factor out natin in order to reduce the equation. Okay. So, x squared 1 plus v squared dx plus x squared times v multiply kay v dx plus x dv, mga lods. Okay, is equal now to 0. Okay. So, in order to cancel again the x squared, you need to divide the whole equation sa x squared, syempre. Okay, so cancel x squared. Then, eto, distribute na natin kay dx. Okay? So, dx plus v squared dx. Then, eto si v na lang matitira dito, mga lods, kasi may ika-cancel na natin siya dito. Okay. So, si v, distribute na rin natin kay v dx plus x dv. Okay. So, plus v squared dx plus vx dv. Okay. Is equal to 0, mga lods. So, kung mapapansin nyo, meron siyang similar terms. Okay. So, combining similar terms, which is v squared dx and plus v squared dx. So, therefore, 2v squared dx copy plus dx plus, ito, copy mo lang ulit, vx times dv is equal now to 0. Okay? So, kung mapapansin mo, si dx and dx is a common. Okay? So, once na may common sa kanila, you need two common factor. Okay? So, factor out natin yung common, mga lods. So, 2v squared plus 1 times dx. Okay? Plus vx times dv is equal now to 0. Okay? So, now, kapag kaganyan ulit yung equation nyo, pwede na kayong mag-variable separable, mga lods. Okay? So, variable separable, okay, na si 2v squared plus 1 dapat na kay dv, the same time si x dapat na kay dx. Okay? So, kasama niya dapat yung respected variable niya. Okay, mga lods? So, paano yan? Divide natin ulit yung buong equation sa x times 2v squared plus 1. Okay. So, dx over x plus v dv over 2v squared plus 1 is equal to 0, mga lods. Okay? So, you need to integral. Okay? So, that's the time that you need to use integral calculus. Okay? So, sa integral, if merong ganitong term, use u is equal to 2v squared plus 1 du is equal to 4v. Okay. 4v kasi ito, binaba natin. 2 times 2, 4. And v raised to 2 minus 1 is 1. Then dv. Okay? But v dv lang yung meron tayo sa numerator. So, to make it balance, get the balance factor which is 1 over 4. Okay, mga lods? So, may balance factor tayong 1/4. Now, proceed tayo sa second page natin. Second slide. So, paano yan, mga lods? So, rewrite natin muna, no? So, the integral of dx over x plus 1/4 times the integral of du over u, mga lods, is equal to the integral of constant, which is 0. Okay? So, paano na yan? So, the integral of dx over x is again ln of x siya. Okay? Plus 1/4 the integral of du over u is ln of u. But, anong value ng u natin? Substitute na natin agad. Which is si 2v squared plus 1. Okay, so substitute natin. 2v squared plus 1 mga lods. Okay, is equals to the integral of 0, which is ln of c. Okay, now, to eliminate the denominator, you need to multiply the whole equation of 4. Okay, so 4 ln of x plus ln of 2v squared plus 1. Okay, mga lods, is equals to ln of c. Okay, so ln of x raised to 4 times 2v squared plus 1 is equals to ln of c. Okay, so base to e, x raised to 4 times 2v squared plus 1 is equals to c. Okay, but this is not a final answer. Why? We need to get back the given variable from the original equation, which is, again, x and y yung ginamit nating variable. So, ito yung original equation natin. So, wala tayong v doon. So, ibalik natin si x and y. Okay? So, ang ginamit ulit natin is y and dy. So, if y is equal to vx, therefore, v is equal to therefore, the v is equal to y over x. Okay, mga lods? So, substitute natin siya. So, x raised to 4 times 2 times y squared over x squared plus 1 is equal to c. Okay? Therefore, the final answer is x raised to 4 times 2y squared over x squared plus 1 is equal to c. Okay? So, no need na i-distribute natin si x squared kay 1. Pero pwede din naman. But, this is considerable a right answer. Okay? So, pwede mo na siyang i-final answer dito. Kasi, mga lods, kapag mas sinisimplify pa natin yung final answer natin or mas ginagalaw pa natin, so, possible nun magkamali pa tayo. So, baka mamaya, imbis sa tama na yung sagot natin, pagka binaks natin to, baka mamaya, mamali pa tayo. Okay? Pag masyado nating nilalaro yung final answer natin. Okay? So, pwede na to. Okay? So, correct na rin naman yan. Okay? So, mga lods. So, proceed tayo sa number 3. Okay? So, number 3 is 3 times 3x squared plus y squared times dx, mga lods, minus 2xy dy is equal to 0. Okay? So, again, this will be considered as a homogeneous equation kasi yung highest degree from first term is 2 and then the second term is 2 again. The degree. Okay. So, ano mas madali ulit gamitin? Si dy. Okay? So, dy ulit yung madaling gamitin. Okay? So, pwede din naman si dx. Kaso, masyado siyang mahaba yung imumultiply natin kay dx. Okay? So, kung ano yung mas mapapadali, dun na lang din tayo. Kasi parehas lang din naman yan ng magiging resulta, mga lodi. Okay? So, substitute na natin, mga lods. So, eto, distribute muna natin. So, 9x squared plus 3y squared. Ay, sorry mga lods. Papalitan na pala natin itong y ng v times x. Okay? Squared. Kasi squared siya mga lodi. Times dx. Minus 2x times vx times dy is equal to 0. Now, after nyan, multiply, simplify. 9x squared plus 3v squared x squared times dx minus 2vx squared times dy is equal to 0. Then, after nyan, mga lods, factor out natin yung common, which is yung x squared. Okay? Para mas ma-reduce natin yung equation natin. Okay. So, x squared, factor natin. So, 9 plus 3v squared times dx minus x squared times 2v dy. Okay? Is equal to 0. After nyan, divide the whole equation sa 1 over x squared or multiply the whole equation sa 1 over x squared para makancel natin yung x squared. So, after makancel, distribute na natin to. Therefore, 9dx plus 3v squared, okay, dx minus 2v. Ay, sorry. Bakit pa tayo may dy dito, mga lods? So, dapat pala maano na to, no? Sorry. Mahaba pa masyado. Mali din pala, no? So, again, ulitin muna natin, no? Eto, multiply pala natin sa v dx. Sorry. So, nakalimutan natin, mga lodi. X dv. Okay? Is equal to 0. Masyado pang tumagal bago natin napansin. Okay? So, v dx plus x dv is equal to 0. Okay? So, again, ganun lang din naman. V dx plus x dv is equal to 0. So, divide the whole equation sa x squared para makancel natin yung finactor out natin na x squared. Okay? So, 2v times dito, continue tayo, no? So, si 2v times kay v dx, which is 2v squared dx. Okay? Then, si 2v multiply din kay x dv, which is negative 2. Bakit naging negative, mga lods? Kasi may negative pa tayo dito. Okay? So, negative 2vx times dv. Okay? Is equals to 0, mga lodi. Now, kung mapapansin nyo, meron tayong similar terms. So, ano yun? So, si 3v squared dx at the same time si 2v squared dx. Okay? So, combining similar terms, mga lods. 3v squared dx minus 2v squared dx is v squared dx. Okay? Plus 9dx, mga lods. Saan nanggaling to? Ito siya, mga lodi. Okay? So, nire-write lang natin. Minus, ito, 2vx dv. Okay? Is equal now to 0. Okay? So, factor out the common, which is dx. So, v squared plus 9 dx is minus 2v x dv. Okay? Is equal to 0. Okay? So, again, use variable separable or separation of variable. Okay? So, divide the whole equation sa x times v squared plus 9. Okay? Now, dx over x minus 2. Labas natin ng integral. So, the integral na to. Labas natin. So, vdv, v squared plus 9 is equal to the integral of 0. Okay? So, again, after we use a variable separable, that's the time that we integrate. Okay? So, si 2 constant, labas natin siya ng integral sign. So, let u is equal to v squared plus 9. Okay, mga lods? So, du is equal to 2v dv. Okay. But, v dv lang yung meron tayo. Okay, so, get the balance factor of 1/2. Okay. So, pwede din namang hindi na kasi merong 2v. Meron naman ng 2 sa labas. Okay, but para mas maintindihan nyo, para hindi na rin kayo malito, sama na natin yung balance factor. Okay? So, rewrite natin, mga lods. The integral of dx over x minus 2 times the balance factor, which is 1/2, times the integral of du over u is equal to the integral of constant, which is 0. Okay? So, again, ln of x, the integral of dx over x, minus, this will be cancelled. So, 1 na lang siya. Okay? So, the ln of u. Ano yung u natin? V squared plus 9, mga lods. Okay? Is equals to ln of c, mga lodi. Okay? So, after nyan, ln of x over v squared plus 9. Okay? From the properties of logarithm. Now, once na difference yan, okay, so logarithm of a minus log of b is equal to logarithm of a over b. Okay, so may kita mo yan, mga lods, sa properties ng logarithm. Okay, is equal to ln of c. Now, get the base of e cancel. So, x over v squared plus 9 is equals to c, mga lods. Okay? But, this will not a final answer, mga lodi. Bakit? Kasi, again, kailangan natin siya ibalik sa original given variables niya. Okay? So, again, ang ginamit natin dito is si y dy. So, y is equal to vx. Therefore, v, v is equal to y over x. Okay? So, therefore, x over y squared over x squared plus 9 is equals to C. Okay? So, this will be the final answer. So, pwede na yan, mga lodi. Huwag na nating masyadong laruin yung answer natin. Baka magkamali pa tayo, mga lodi. Okay? So, again, proceed tayo sa last example natin. Okay? So, number 4, if you have a 2x minus 3y, mga lods, dx minus 2y plus 3x, mga lodi, times dy is equals to 0, mga lodi. Okay? So, kung mapapansin nyo, same lang din naman siya. Okay? Paano same, mga lodi? Kasi, merong dalawang term sa parentheses na nakamultiply sa mga respected variable. For example, si dx, nakamultiply siya dito. So, dalawang term yan sa loob ng parentheses. Si dy naman, mga lods, ganun din. So, nakamultiply siya sa dalawang term na nasa loob ng parentheses. Okay? So, kapag ganyan na yung situation, mga lodi, kayo nang bahala mamili kung ano yung gagamitin yung magic substitution. Kung si x ba or si y. Okay? So, this time, gamitin naman natin si x. Kasi kanina, sa first up to third example natin, ang ginamit natin is si y and dy. Okay? So, this time, gamitin naman natin si x and dx. Okay? So, ano ba si x and dx? So, x is equal to v times y. And then, si dx is equal to v dy plus y dv, mga lodi. Okay? Now, use the magic substitution. Okay? So, 2 times vy minus 3y. Okay? So, times the derivative of x, which is v dy plus y dv. Okay? Minus 2y plus 3 times vy. Okay? Times dy. Burahin na natin to, mga lods, no? Kasi hindi kakasya. So, tandaan nyo na lang yung mga formula na nabanggit natin. Okay? Is equals to 0. Okay? So, again, i-distribute natin mga dapat i-distribute. So, 2vy minus 3y, foil method pala to, mga lodi. So, eto, i-multiply natin dito. Okay? So, diretso na natin, mga lods, no? So, 2v squared y times dy minus or plus, eto naman, mga lods, multiply naman natin dito. So, 2v y squared times dv. Ito, mga lods, dito, minus 3y or 3vy dy minus 3y squared dv. Okay? Minus. Ito, distribute na rin natin kasi dinistribute na natin siya, mga lods. Okay, bakit minus? Kasi meron tayong minus dito. Okay? So, 2y dy, mga lods. Tapos, minus 3vy times dy, mga lods, is equal to 0. Okay? So, kung mapapansin nyo, meron tayong similar terms. Okay? So, hanapin natin kung meron man. So, tingnan natin, double check. 2vy squared. 2vy squared. 3vy squared. Okay? So, 3y, 3y. Okay. So, meron. Which is eto, mga lodi. Okay? So, rewrite natin. So, 2v squared y dy. Okay? Tapos, minus, ito naman, mga lods, 6 minus 6. Bakit? Kasi negative 3 plus negative 3 is negative 6. Okay? So, negative 6vy dy mga lodi. Okay? Tapos, minus 2y dy mga lods. Okay? Tapos, minus 3y squared dv plus 2vy squared dv is equals to 0. Okay? So, kung mapapansin nyo, lahat ng term natin is merong y. So, merong y, lahat yan meron. Okay? So, para mas ma-reduce natin yung equation natin, divide the whole equation na lang sa 1 over y or multiply the whole equation sa 1 over y. Okay? So, therefore, 2v squared dy. Bakit nagkaganon mga lods? Kasi kinancel out na natin si y. Okay? Kasi may common factor naman siya. So, yung buong equation, mayroong common factor mga lodi. So, wag niyong gagawin yun kapag yung isang term sa isang equation is wala namang common factor sa bawat term. Okay? So, kailangan lahat sila meron mga lods para makapag-cancel out kayo. So, minus 6v dy minus 2 dy. Okay? So, minus 3y, 3y dv plus 2vy dv is equal to 0. Okay? So, kung mapapansin nyo, ang common factor naman dito is dy. So, ilabas natin si dy. 2v squared minus 6v minus 2. Okay, dy. Minus, ang common naman dito is yung y dv. Okay, so ilabas natin si y dv. Okay, so 3 plus 2v times y dv. Okay, is equal now to 0. Pagka ganyan na mga lods, gamitan na natin ng variable si parabol. Okay, so multiply the whole equation sa 1 over y times 2v squared minus 6v minus 2. Okay. Therefore, dy over y minus. Okay. So, 2v plus 3. Okay. So, pinagpalit ko lang siya, no, mga lodi. Kasi parehas lang din naman yan sa rules ng addition. Okay. So, times dv is equal, all over 2v squared minus 6v minus 2. Okay? Is equal to 0. Okay? So, that's the time that we need to integrate. Okay? So, again, let u is equal to 2v squared minus 6v minus 2. Okay? So, du is equal to 4v minus 6. Okay? Then, dv. But, du is equal, labas natin yung common factor which is 2. Okay, so 2v minus 3 dv. Okay, so equal na siya ngayon sa, sorry. Okay, so nagkamali ata tayo ng sign ng lods. Lang mga lods, no? 3y. Okay, so dapat pala to negative to mga lods. Okay, so negative. Bakit negative? Kasi si 2vy, ayan o, 2vy is positive. Okay? So, kinancel out natin siya dito. No? Kinancel out natin. Okay? So, okay, para hindi na tayo malito, add na lang natin to. Okay? So, bubray natin to mga lodi. Ito is 3y. Okay? Therefore, 2v minus 3 mga lodi. Bakit? Kasi positive to, 2v positive times y dv, ito siya mga lodi. Positive 2vy dv. Okay? So, positive times negative 3y dv, ito naman siya mga lodi. Okay? So, negative 3y dv. Okay? So, medyo anuhan tayo sa sign mga lods. Be careful sa sign, no? Kasi, dun tayo minsan nagkakamali eh, no? Okay. So, kung mapapansin nyo, so continue tayo. kung mapapansin nyo, parehas na siya ng numerator natin. Okay. Ayan, parehas na siya ng numerator. But, get the balance factor because meron tayong 2 na kasama dito. Okay? So, to get the balance factor is of 1/2. Okay? So, the reciprocal na itong 2, which is yung 1/2. Okay? So, again, next page tayo. Rewrite muna natin yung equation natin. So, the integral of dy over y plus 1/2, the balance factor is 1/2, times the integral of du over u. Okay, u over u is equals to the integral of 0. Okay, so dy over y is ln of y, okay, plus 1/2 ln of u. Ano ba ang u natin? Si 2v squared, okay, minus 6v plus or minus, tama? Minus 2 mga lods. Okay? So, minus 2 natin. 0 to. So, minus 2. Minus 2. Okay? After nyan, is equals to ln of c mga lodi. Okay? So, in order to eliminate the denominator, you need to multiply the whole equation sa 2. Okay? Para makancel tong 2 sa baba. Okay? So, 2 ln of y plus ln of 2v squared minus 6v minus 2 is equals to ln of c mga lodi. Then, use the properties of logarithm that ln of y raised to 2 times 2v squared minus 6v minus 2 is equals to ln of c. Okay, sa properties ng logarithm, ito, equal siya dito mga lodi. Okay, so, get the base of e, cancel. So, y squared times 2v squared minus 6v minus 2 is equals to c. Okay, but the value of v is, if you have x times vy, kasi yung ginamit natin dito is c dx and x, okay? So, v is equal now to x over y. Okay? So, y squared times 2. Okay, so multiply natin x over y squared minus 6 times x over y minus 2 is equals to c. Okay, so therefore, the final answer natin is y squared times 2x squared over y squared minus 6x over y minus 2 is equals to c. Okay, so yan na yung final answer natin mga lodi. Okay, so ayusin muna natin. Ayusin natin siya mga lodi. So ito na yung final answer natin. No need to simplify the final answer kasi baka mamaya dun pa tayo magkamali. So paulit-ulit ko sinasabi yan kasi based sa na-experience ko sa mga students ko is dun sila nagkakamali. Okay, pag sinisimplify pa nila yung final answer nila. Okay, so tapos na yung lecture natin for homogeneous equation and I hope may naintindihan kayo or nasundan nyo yung solution na ginawa ko. Okay? So, don't forget to subscribe and then click the notification bell para every time na nag-upload ako is nasusundan nyo. Okay? Or nagda-notify sa inyo. Okay? So, after nun, like and share the video. Okay? So, thank you for watching. Ingat!